So, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Touchline Facts. First and foremost, make sure you smash the like button. Make sure you subscribe if you're new. And today I wanted to talk about a little topic that has been trending along in the media. The usual generic content we get in international break. The combined 11s, the Hazard versus Salah, the Hazard Ronaldo. Now they've upgraded Salah to Ronaldo in the Premier. These type of generic debates. But that isn't the thing I want to talk about specifically, because obviously there's a clip going around. Boovie, the Man City fan, knows nothing about his own club, let alone other clubs, got cooked by Stumpeg. She does actually know quite a bit, to be fair, about football. I'm not going to lie. She does actually know quite a bit. However, Boovie, on the other hand, he knows fuck all about he knows fuck all about nothing. Do you know what I'm saying? He knows fuck all. Yeah, he got cooked by her. Everyone's sitting there lapping it up. But I wanted to discuss something different today. I wanted to discuss that in these combined 11s, when it comes to all-time Prem 11, like I've done my all-time combined 11 in the Premier with Liam from Bayern View, Zia, I done it with them too, and yeah, I put a lot of Man United players in, and people were sitting there saying to me, people can sit there and say to me, bias. I'm like, every time I look at these type of combined 11s, I'm like, why is your combined 11 got 4 Liverpool players in it? Why is Alisson in the team of the best Premier League team ever? Why is Van Dijk? Why is Gerrard? And why is Salah? Why? How am I looking at it? Yeah, how am I looking at it going? There's 4 Liverpool players in it. Then there's 2 Arsenal players in it because you got Henry and Cole. Yeah, and someone might even have Cesc or Vieira. Do you know what I'm saying? You got Arsenal, you got Cole. All right, yeah, he played at Chelsea as well, but you got Cole and Henry. Yeah, so that's 6 out of the 11 players are Arsenal and Liverpool players. They've won 4 Premier League titles combined. How does that make sense? That's one thing I always thought. How does that even make sense? What do you lot think? I'm sitting there going, I'm baffed. This was the 11, by the way, for those who haven't seen. I look at the full thing, yeah, that they built with. I don't know who debated who. All I know is Stumpeg wanted Salah instead of Ronaldo, which again, to me, I wouldn't put in there personally, but I can understand it. He's the only Liverpool player I'll ever accept in a combined 11, all-time Premier League 11, is Mohamed Salah or Van Dijk. They're the only 2. And even then, I wouldn't put any of them in my one. No Liverpool player gets in my one, but this one is, look at one. This was what they done. So they put Schmeichel in goal. They put Ashley Cole left back, Ferdinand, Terry, Gary Neville. I think that would be everyone's back 4, to be honest with you. De Bruyne, Gerrard was in there. I didn't even know that. Yeah, Gerrard wouldn't get anywhere near my team. Scholes, De Bruyne, yeah, they're definitely in there probably. Rooney up top. Again, I don't know about that one. I'd probably personally put Henry or Guerrero above him in terms of as a striker. Ronaldo on the right, Henry on the left. And to me, it's like, that one's a very good one. It's got 5 Man United players. But then I'm looking at it going, it's got 1 Man City player. And Boovie's a Man City fan. They've won 8 Premier League titles, and you're telling me they only get 1 player in. But Liverpool, well, to be fair, they got 1 as well in. Do you know what I'm saying? Chelsea and Arsenal, they got the same. They got less than Chelsea and 1 with Arsenal. It doesn't make sense to me. It never made sense to me. I always thought this growing up. I'm like, how can everything about Man United be overrated, yet we won the league every year? How can Ryan Giggs be overrated? If you ask new age football fans, Ryan Giggs is overrated. Oh, look at his stats, his GA. Look at Fergie was overrated to a lot, according to a lot of these. These are some people now are saying Pep's better. That's up for a debate. Cool. You think Pep's better? You think Pep's better? Scholes is overrated. Rooney was overrated. Who else? Rio Ferdinand and Vidic, they were both overrated. Do you know what I'm saying? These players were all overrated. Ronaldo was only here for 2 or 3 good years. Well, then how on earth did we win everything? How on earth did we continue dominating? Realistically, a Premier League 11 for me, yeah, the only team that can ever chat to us are Chelsea, City, and Man United. They're the top 3, yeah. The only ones I'll ever do all-time 11s in Premier League, because if I done one with Arsenal, we get about 9 players in. If I done one with Man City, Liverpool, we get about 9 players in. Yet these lot will all sit there and kid themselves that Mohamed Salah's better than Ronaldo, Van Dijk's better than this player. Yeah, Gerrard was in the combined 11. Some of them would even put Suarez in for the 1 season he had, but they wouldn't put Ronaldo ahead of Salah, which doesn't make sense to me. And then you're looking at, I always thought that was weird, and now I'm looking at it going like, bro, what is the discourse around this 11? Like, why is it always every time, yeah, we get combined 11, people sit there and try and shoe on players that aren't Man United players? Man United players should be full of that Premier League 11. We made the Premier League. Even if you went for a B team 11, yeah, you went for the B team 11, yeah, it will be full of Man United players. Both eras, we dominated. We've dominated the modern day era, which is today. I know we haven't dominated in 12 years, but, modern day era started in about 04, 05, when it really started to go on. When Roman Abramovich came in, got all the money, it started to elevate. That's when modern day era started. And the 90s, 92 to about 04. We dominated both eras. We've still won since 04 the second amount of most league titles. Do you know what I mean? That's how good we were. Yeah, we've won 13 Premier League titles. We won 13 out of 20 Premier League titles. We won more league titles under Sir Alex at that time than all the other teams combined, and almost double all the teams combined. Yet, I'm supposed to believe that Manchester United players are overrated and they shouldn't be in these 11s. Gerrard was better than Scholes. Salah is better than Ronaldo. Van Dijk's better than Rio and Vidic. Terry was better than Rio and Vidic. Do you know what I'm saying? Gary Neville was average. Kyle Walker was better than him. Who else? Who else? I mean, to be fair, these players, you know, KDB and Kyle Walker and Aguero, these lot have won 5-6 league titles. I understand it. They dominate an era. How is Alisson ahead of Schmeichel or Van der Sar or Cech? How is he ahead of Cech? How is he ahead of any of these? Like, it doesn't make sense. These takes make no sense to me. Can anyone explain this? What is it? Is it Man United? I don't want to say Man United hate. Yeah, I understand why Man United hated. We're the biggest club in the country. We're everyone's rivals, and we ruined everyone's childhood. But it makes zero sense to me that anyone can sit there and say, like, do a combined 11 of the Premier League era and not put four Liverpool players in, then put 2 Arsenal players in, then probably put 2 Chelsea players in, then put the Man City player in because all of them put KDB in, and then what's that? 4 plus 2 plus 2, 8, 9. Then you got 2 fucking United players in the combined 11. Yet we've won 13, and we haven't won one in 12 years, and we still won double. No, in fact, we've won the same amount. We've won more than Chelsea, Arsenal, and Liverpool combined. It makes zero sense to me. This combined 11, as I say, is actually a decent combined 11. I'm not even going to lie to you. It's a very decent combined 11. I never liked putting Henry on the left because he wasn't a left winger. Why are you doing that? If you're going to just put Henry, put him up front and just put Hazard on the left. Do you know what I mean? That's what I would do personally. Yeah, I don't agree with putting Henry on the left because I just think personally, my opinion, why are you shoehorning players in? Just put him in their actual position. He wasn't a left winger. He was a striker. He could just play on the left. He drifted from the left into the middle. That's what he done. What is it? What even in today's for a Man City fan, why are Liverpool fans like? Why Liverpool got such great PR and Arsenal? Do you know what I mean? Like the modern day era has been dominated by Man City. Yet you would hear the way you would hear the Liverpool fans talk is like Salah's better than Mahrez and Bernardo, which is cool, right? Cool. Van Dijk's better than the others. Cool. That's for Trent's better than Walker. Cool. Right. Then you're looking at Robertson's better than what's his name? Even if City's left back, they've had Zinchenko there, they've had Delph there. Do you know what I'm saying? Now they've got Guardiola there. Alisson's better than Ederson. Again, that's cool. Cool. Fabinho was better than Rodri in his prime. Do you know what I'm saying? I can carry on, bruv. Mane was better than Sterling. These opinions, they're all cool. They're all natural. They're all normal opinions, normal said opinions. But then how the fuck did they win 6 and you won 1? Do you know what I mean? It doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't add up. Something's not right. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense to me. How is Gerrard in a discussion for the best Premier League midfielder ever? Because if you're going off pure ability, then why the fuck are you saying Mohamed Salah is better than Ronaldo? Because he's nowhere near him on ability. Nowhere near him on ability. If you're going off achievements, Ronaldo literally won the Premier League, the Champions League, and he got to the FA Cup final in one season. He won a Ballon d'Or, all them individual awards. And he almost had a Ballon d'Or back-to-back. He finished second and then finished first. And he would have won a Ballon d'Or if it weren't for Kaka dropping a masterclass. Do you know what I mean? Mo Salah's never getting near a Ballon d'Or in a shitty era of football. Whereas look at Ronaldo was competing with. It baffles me. Every time I see these combined 11s, they get little 0 to 3 Man United players in max. Max. 3 Man United players in max. Obviously, this one they haven't. Hopefully that's because Boovy, you know what I mean? Or someone, bruv. Hopefully that Ginger Joe, yeah, whatever's been sitting there, you know, making sure. But like, it baffles me. It really baffles me. There's like, it's such a normal take that Liverpool get 3 or 4 players in a combined 11 and Arsenal get 2 or 3 at times. Do you know what I mean? It baffles me. And like, bruv, how is this even possible? We literally dominated them. Both of them. Do you know what I mean? Both of them. We dominated them. 20 years. We've dominated. Do you know what I'm saying? Let me know what you lot think in the comments anyways. Personally, that's what I think. I don't know what you lot think. I just always think these combined 11s are embarrassing. I know I've took part in it and I understand that, you know, people are going to look at that as a hypocritical way. For me, I do understand that, but I took part in it because I just like, I'm sick and tired of everything getting called on. If every one of our players were overrated, Fergie is undeniably the GOAT. You can never ever put Pep in the same, or anyone for that matter of fact, in the same category as Fergie, because what he did, yeah. And then on the flip side of that as well, these are the same people that will sit there and tell you the Premier League is the best league in the world. Yeah. So how is a shit team full of overrated players winning the league every year? How is that even possible? It doesn't make sense, does it? With an overrated manager. Either one, they're not adding up. Either the league's crap, yeah, the league was crap, and Man United were winning. Do you know what I'm saying? Or the league was good, and Man United were actually good. Do you know what I'm saying? And Man United were good, and the league was better back then. It was 2-2, bruv. We were actually good, and the league was better back then. And our players were better. Paul Scholes is better than Gerrard. Ronaldo was better than Salah. We can go through this all day. Do you know what I'm saying? You cannot put more players of another club in a Premier League all combined 11 than Man United. Man City come second, Chelsea come third. These type of things, because these three teams, they dominated eras. Chelsea won 5 league titles in 12 years. I think 13 seasons, I want to say. They won it in 12 years. 05, 06, 2010, 2015, 2017. They should have 3 or 4 players in the combined 11. Maybe you could say 3. Man City have dominated for the past 7 years. But they also had 2 league titles, which I would put Aguero in because he was unreal in both those league titles. I'd put Aguero in my one. And Man United, we all know what they've done. I could list off all the league titles he won. It doesn't make sense. It's baffling to me. But let me know what you all think. I'm out, people. As I say, do subscribe if you're new. Bosh, more content coming out soon. Bosh.